welcome to another episode of Open Minds to Open Hands. This is a raw, uncut version of my amazing conversation with my special guest, Andrea. How are you doing? Welcome to our studio.
Thank you for having me. I'm very good, thank you.
Are you excited for today's conversation?
Oh, definitely. Yeah, I know we've spoken briefly before, and I'm really looking forward to digging a bit deeper.
Like I said, this is raw, uncut version, live stream. So this is real live studio time. And sometimes, everything it goes against you. Sometimes the computer, the connection, the sound. So I had to use my headphones because I couldn't hear you. Can you repeat that? So how are you doing? Are you excited
I'm
about today's
good.
conversation?
Yeah, I'm looking forward to this. Good.
Good, good. So I want to introduce you, my dear. You're a founder and a host of the Scottish Pause Summit, which is going to
Uh,
be in October. I'm looking
yes.
forward to that. Also, you are a menopause educator, a number one best-selling co-author on Amazon, and you launched your Heartfelt Hugs book. I think that's the best-selling book, and you are doing so much. You are doing so much, my dear. You're helping women thrive beyond menopause using creativity. So tell me a little bit about that. How you use creativity and how you help people with menopause.
Okay, so I'll just backtrack a little bit. So this all started when I had my own menopause experience, my perimenopause experience, but I didn't know that that's what was going on. And when I did discover um, what was that I wasn't going crazy, and that I didn't have early onset dementia, all the other things that we tend to imagine, I thought, right, I need to help other women. And then at a similar time, I discovered I was really good at painting pet portraits. I'm a self-taught artist, and I thought, how can I combine my mission and my passion? So I came up with a way of educating women about the menopause, but doing it creatively. So I have quite a number of creative exercises that I do with women. Plus, there's the option to actually create art with me.
Wow.
And then beginning of last year, that's when the Scottish Pause Summit came about.
So this is how the summit. You gave birth to the summit. How did you start? How many people attended at the first round when you organized the summit?
So last year in October, it was 70 people, and I am aiming to double that number this year. But my intention is that the event will never get so big that people don't feel heard in the room. That's really important to me, that everybody feels heard, supported, cared about, and it's an intimate and safe environment.
I love that intimate and safe environment. We are actually attending to many summits, and you lost yourself in a crowd, and I like that
Mm,
idea. You keep it intimate, and that way you allow to explore and connect on a deeper
yes.
level with the audience. I love it. I love it. I love it. So
Yeah.
tell us a little bit about what we can expect on the summit.
So, it's a holistic approach to menopause. So it's not just about hormone replacement therapy. And oh yes, I recognise that woman. Um, and it's a combination of guest speakers who are all experts in their field. Excuse me.
No
And then we
worries.
also have some workshops. Oh yes, so there's Dr. Helen Wall. She is a GP, TV doctor, and author, and she's going to be talking about the link between menopause and ADHD. So she's a headline speaker, but we're going to have a medical herbalist. Oh, yes, Monica's going to be there. She's exhibiting on the day. We're going to be talking about lifestyle factors. Um, and gosh, my mind's gone completely blank. No, it hasn't gone blank. You know what you're talking about, Andrea.
Yes, of
I'm going to be
course.
I'm going to be talking about relationships, the impact of hormone changes upon all of our relationships, whether that be with your partner or your family, friends, and work colleagues. We're going to be looking at how, due to hormone changes, things that have occurred previously when you were younger, they can rear their ugly heads again. And we're going to have some self-care workshops as well. So yeah, it's a really varied but well-structured day. And last year it was lovely because I could see friendships forming in the room. I could see collaborations taking place, forming. And for me, that was really special because it's so powerful when you get women in the room together. So yes,
Yes,
that's what's going to be
yes, indeed.
happening on the day. We've got a lovely bunch of exhibitors, a small and select bunch of exhibitors. I'm really careful about who exhibits at the event because I want them to be of relevance to the women in the room. I don't just have exhibitors for the sake of having exhibitors. So yes, it will be a good day. Yeah,
And
definitely.
well, and guess what? Who else is gonna be there? Myself. You're gonna able to meet me, the legendary
Yes.
Coach Eve.
No.
I will be there helping. I'm gonna be an extra hand to help around. I'm so grateful for this opportunity because, as you know, my background is a clinical hypnotherapist practitioner, and I'm focused as well on mental well-being and
Mm,
how actually you need and what are the bridge between the emotional anxiety when you go through menopause. That is, I think it's very important because a lot of women in our age, they are silent and they don't
mm,
get support. They don't get enough
mm,
support. They are scared. They are scared to be their own advocate. They are scared to
mm.
speak out. How do you feel about it? How this summit is going to help people to find their voice?
Well, I am very much about empowering women and enabling them to advocate for themselves, whether it be when they go to speak to their GP or when they're looking for some other form of support. It's so important. I know when I was going through it 10 years ago, I was silent. I had no knowledge. And when I actually went along to the GP, because I'd not identified exactly what was going on in my body, but I was down, my mood was low. They said, "Oh, well, you're depressed." So I got medicated for depression. There was no mention of hormones. So, the important thing following on from the summit is that women they feel, stronger and more confident about talking about what's going on in their bodies, and that they can go away with some really simple strategies that can make a huge difference to their lives. So things like improving their sleep, addressing any gaps in nutrition. It's not about dieting, it's about focusing on the nutrients that will help you in perimenopause and beyond. And just having some really useful knowledge and tools that you can use moving forward, and also feeling supported and part of a community, because it can be a really lonely place when you're going through perimenopause and you think, well, I know certainly I thought I was the only one, and it transpires that my experience was very similar to lots of other women.
Yes, yes, I feel that because I actually lived through it. I'm still in it. Firsthand, I can teach and I can talk about the experience, what we go through when we have this change. I think the most important thing is to allow your body to adjust in a safe way. And how you can do that by going to different events where they are showing you the strategies what you can apply and you can use on a day-to-day basis.
Mm.
It's wonderful what you do, and I'm so pleased. I'm looking forward to October.
Yeah.
And you choose your summit day on the World Menopause Day.
Yes.
Beyond all of the other days, why
Yes.
did you choose to
Well,
create the shift, or what kind of shift we're going to create on this day?
I mean, it's obviously it's a special day in the menopause world, which I'm part of. October is Menopause Awareness Month. Um, and last year I was going to have it on World Menopause Day, and I kind of got talked out of it because in Scotland it's actually end of the October school holiday. And then I had it last year, a week later, and I still have people saying to me, "Oh, I'm on holiday then." And I thought, well, I'm not going to waver this year. I'm going to have it on World Menopause Day, which is a Sunday this year, because this summit, when I created it, it was all about putting menopause on the map in Scotland. Um, there's some amazing support groups dotted around in Scotland, but there wasn't one big menopause event. And I thought, right, I'm going to create that. So having it on World Menopause Day is even more significant for sure.
Yes, 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 indeed. Yes, indeed.
Mm.
I'm so excited. I'm so happy for you. And we're talking about the shift, and we're talking about how we're going to create that transformation, what you're looking for. I'm going to be in September the 6th, I'm going to be in Dundee. And
Hmm.
I thought I will support and I will give. I'd always have some fun activities on my events, on my workshops. And I would like to sponsor somebody with one ticket to your wonderful summit. So if you're around
Oh,
Dundee, and if you're coming to check out the holistic expo at the Queen's Hotel in Dundee, and you
right.
come see me, you will able to have the chance to win one of these amazing tickets. Also, I have my own event coming up on October the 10th, and also you're gonna
Excellent.
able to have some tickets on that as well. And we're gonna share your link in the chat, and
Okay.
people can purchase tickets. I think you have an early bird special prize. So
Well, the
hurry, guys. Yes, go ahead.
the early bird is finished,
Oh,
but
okay.
I do have some special. I have a couple of special offers at the moment because last Sunday was it was 50 days. No, 2 months. Sorry, 2 months until the summit. So I have 20 tickets that are reduced by 20%.
Wow.
But not only that, if somebody wants to come along and bring a friend and they make direct contact with me, I can give them the second ticket for half price, but they have to come direct to me for that offer, because tomorrow it is 50 days until the event. So I thought, well, I can give a 50% reduction on the second ticket. But as I say, they would have to communicate with me directly to get that. So yeah, but I mean, the tickets aren't hugely expensive. They go up to £80 on the 1st of September. At the moment, they're 70. And for that, you get all these wonderful speakers, you get the workshops, and it's all fully catered. So you get fed and you get limitless hot drinks and cold drinks. So, it is a really, really good value, the event.
Yes, it is. It is. So all of the information, the link to the summit, your information, how they can contact you, your Facebook page, your summit business page will be actually put into the chat. And also you can find all the information on this live stream. If you watch it from the replay, or you tuning and watching us right now live, you can just scroll to the description and you will see all the links and all the available informations. So click the link. Don't miss this opportunity, because it's gonna be amazing. We're gonna have fun, and together, when women are coming in one place to create that shift, that transformation, we can do magic. We can do magic,
Oh,
wonderful things. I'm so looking
definitely.
forward to it.
Yeah, it's we're strong individually, but we're more powerful together. And yeah, the ironic thing last year was that women were turning out feeling a little bit jaded, and they all, if they were open to it, I gave them a hug when they arrived, and then the energy in that
Mm.
room was amazing, and if you could bottle that, that would be an amazing medicine, an amazing tonic for people. Um, so, the online world is amazing, and we wouldn't have met had it not been for the online world.
Yes, yes. And
But
thank you again for
being
Dr.
together,
Monica. Thank you for Dr. Monica. Shout out to Dr. Monica to
yes,
allow me to connect with your wonderful, wonderful Andrea. You are a wonderful soul to me. I feel you so close to my heart. And I know we're going to have many, many business collaborations and many, many more events, many more podcasts together, because they say like-minded people, when they come together, oh my God, the
yeah,
energy, what they can bring, the impact, what we can create, it is very meaningful, very
yeah,
meaningful.
definitely. And if it hadn't been for the fact that I had this, really difficult perimenopause experience, I wouldn't be doing what I'm doing now. I wouldn't have connected with yourself and all the other amazing people that are working in the menopause space, and women's health space.
Yes.
So things happen for a reason, I truly believe, so yeah.
Yes, that's what they say, and that's what I learned as well throughout my career and throughout the whole, journey of personal development. You have to go through the struggle. It is no way to go around it. The only
Mhm.
way is to go through it, to experience it. Even if you fail 100 times, the beauty about it, you can rise and you can get up 100 times. And all of those small movements, what you create, it is stronger and stronger success towards your path, towards your goal. It could be
Mm,
personal or business goal. It's wonderful. It's wonderful.
yeah.
So if you are looking to have some fun, if you are looking to connect with amazing, beautiful women, powerhouses, come, come
Yes,
and
definitely.
be one of our guests in one of our events. We would love to see you
Yeah.
there.
Yeah.
Um,
Yeah,
before, go ahead.
definitely. Sorry, I was just going to say, definitely, if you get the opportunity to go to a women's health event of any kind, especially if it's one that's been created with well-meaning. That is really important to me. My event isn't about making money. It's about the impact that it can have. I would encourage people to go along to these events. Yes, you might feel a little bit nervous about going along, even if you're on your own, that can be quite daunting. But I know certainly at your event and my event for sure, you'll be made to feel really comfortable and really welcome. And yeah, I was at an event today, and a lot of women in the room, and it was really, really special. Um, and I would say as well that I've heard people say, "Oh, there's a lot of negativity around perimenopause." There can be struggles, but if you've got the right
Yes.
strategies, the right knowledge, and the thing is, I'm living proof that once you've been through that, life can be amazing. Well, it can be amazing even in perimenopause if you have the knowledge and the skills and the support that's available. Um, and we're in this together, us women. We need to stay strong and support each other.
We need to stick together. We need to stick together.
Definitely, yes.
I love that. I love that. Like I said, this show is raw, authentic, and uncut version. And I always have a couple of deep questions, and it could be a little bit personal. So, what I
Okay.
would like to ask you is the first thing: if you could go back in time and see your younger self, let's say 10, 20 years ago,
Mm.
what is the advice would you give that wonderful, special person?
So that would, if it was 20 years ago, I would have been in my early 40s. And I would have said to her, even younger than that, I would have said to her, it doesn't matter what other people think about you. Just be
Mm.
you, and believe in yourself, and don't listen to the naysayers. And yeah, and wear the bright colors because
Be
that's,
brave, be brave to shine. I love it.
yeah, I mean, I was 20 years in the corporate world, and I wore navy and black for years. And I used to wear black because my mum used to say to me, bless her, she used to say, oh, black's very flattering. But now I'm like, I'm just going to wear the color because it brings me joy. I know it brightens other people's day. Um, so yeah, whenever you see me, I will be wearing something colorful, because yeah, it
I
just,
love it.
yeah, definitely. And and the other thing that I say to women as well is there's so much pressure on us to look a particular way, and for our bodies to look a particular way. And see, this body of mine, it's 61 years old. It is
Oh,
amazing. Yes, it could be trimmer, but it's incredible. It's got me to this point. It's enabled me to do all the things that I've done in life. And for women who've born children, I mean, what an amazing thing the female body is. So don't focus on social media and what that's telling you. Just focus on having joy in your life and accepting you for who you are.
I love it. I love it. I love it. What a wise wisdom. What a wise wisdom we shared here. And you look fabulous. You look spectacular to your age. I wouldn't tell if you.
I'm just very grateful to my dad for my blonde hair. So I'm really lucky in that respect. But also, I think it's a mindset thing as well.
Yes,
I
yes,
don't.
indeed.
I've got plenty of wrinkles. Don't worry. But I try not to dwell on that, and I just try and be positive about things for sure.
Well, thank you. Thank you for sharing your wisdom with us. Thank you for sharing your time. Thank you for being on my podcast. We are welcome anytime to come back. Before we leave and before we wrap up, I would like to ask you, what is the summit gonna bring us next year? Are can we look maybe a year ahead or 2 years ahead? What is the summit gonna look like? The Scottish Pass Summit in two
Yeah.
years'
So
time. Let's say in 2 years' time.
provided this year doesn't destroy me, next year it's going to be bigger, but
Mm.
again, still intimate. I anticipate it will be over 2 days, probably a weekend, because I have so many amazing people, including yourself, who could be part of the events. And I feel that it will maybe have a bit of a festival vibe, not full on festival because that's not my vibe, but equally, we have to be mindful of Scottish weather.
Yes.
Um, but yes, it will be bigger, yes, and there'll be workshops, there'll be speakers, but it'll probably have a slightly different format, and it'll be at a different venue because the beautiful venue that I'm using this year, I used last year, but it won't be big enough for next year.
Wow. I'm looking
Watch this
forward to
space.
that. I'm looking for it's a wow. It's a wow already. You get the wow effect already. Wonderful, wonderful. So just to wrap up, you have wonderful opportunities to bring a friend and have, half price off, 50% off on a second ticket on the
Yes.
wonderful Scottish Pass Summit, October 18. So you can come and you can be part of that. Also, you can be in Dundee if you wish, or if you're
Yes.
around September 6th, come find me at the Holistic Fair and I will actually sponsor you with one ticket myself.
Yeah.
How cool is that? And
Yeah.
also, we're going to be together October the 10th with Dr. Monica and Dorina here in Aberdeen. We're going to create the shift from awareness to growth. So all the information will be in the chat. Anything would like to say before we wrap up?
Well, just thank you for having me on your podcast. Thank you for your support. And, just for anybody out there who's listening to this or who connects with me, I genuinely care about you and want you to have the best perimenopause experience and beyond that you can have. And I'd love to see you in Glasgow on the 18th. You'd be made to feel very welcome.
Yeah, so reach out to Andrea. All the information and all the links are going to be below.
Yeah.
Thank you again for watching us.
Okay.
See you till next